Welcome to East by West Farms. Here we grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Today I'm going to harvest or kind of train some of the amaranth. You can see that these amaranths actually have a lot of branches. So for this one, there are 3 branches from the bottom, and this one actually have 4 or 5. But on this one, you can see that it just has one coming up, and they have kind of very small branches over here, but this is the dominant branch. And that one also is just one single shoot. The reason for that is these are, I planted earlier and I transplanted earlier. I don't know how well they will establish over here. And also we have lots of grasshopper here. They kind of eat the leaves. So they were kind of struggling, so I didn't bother too much with them and just let them grow. And these I transplanted later. Before I transplanted, I actually took all the leaves off and planted so that the grasshopper doesn't eat them. What happens is when you take all the leaves off, it shoots more new leaves and also more branches. So you get a bushier amaranth instead of a single stalk like that. Once they start to setting seed, it's a little bit too late to eat them because the leaves are old and they are not very tasty. To force them to push out more new leaves or to push them to branch more, what you can do is you can just cut the main stalk down like this. I cut the main one, and then these guys will grow and they will push out younger leaves that I can harvest. The same thing for these, even though they have lots of branches, and I can probably eat the tips of these if I cut, for example, down below. And you can see the buds, and they will push for more. And as I said before, you can also grow the amaranth from cuttings. So what I can do is, for example, for this one, I can cut the side branch off because they are too old to eat anyway, and plant them. And so then I will get at least 3 amaranth, new amaranth branches going. So that's how you can kind of make the plant to push, to branch more and to push for new leaves, is you cut them back really heavy. That's an old bonsai technique called ramification. Now there are lots of energy stored in the roots, so the roots is pretty big, and the leaves are relatively small amount compared to the roots. So the roots will push out more leaves out, and you will get much bushier and the newer leaves grows, and then you can actually harvest the young leaves for cooking. I kind of ignored them because they were eaten by the grasshoppers. So now they are established and they're very healthy looking. So that's what I can do, is to get them to push for more new leaves that I can cook. And also I will plant some of these to get more amaranth plants. This is about 2 weeks after I did the severe pruning, and you can see that the amaranths are much bushier, and it has pushed out quite a lot of tender leaves. I actually have harvested once, so basically in 1 week, you will expect to see this. So, so what I'm doing is I'm just picking the new shoots and make a lunch out of it. You can see this was the one that has one single stalk going way up, and I cut it over here. And all these are the new growths, so I can still pick. They are getting a little bit old again, but I can still pick the young shoots and cook with it. So this video is about how the secret of getting more amaranth keeps out of the plant even in the heat of the summer. Basically, we use a bonsai technique called ramification. You just prune the amaranth severely once in a while, and that will stimulate it to push out new shoots, and then you can harvest the new shoots for cooking. They are really tasty. This is what I got for out of 3 amaranth plants. That it's not a whole lot, but it's probably enough for one dish for us. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumb up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave down below. If you have not done so, please hit the subscribe button to follow our journey with the East by West.